it's me Rose. Welcome to Rose's Kitchen. So today I'm going to be preparing a kale recipe, and this one I freshly picked from the garden. And for today's recipe we are going to need a garbanzo beans, which is called chickpeas, and I have 1 onion, and also I have a brown rice and a quinoa. It's already cooked. If you don't have a brown rice or quinoa, you can always use cooked white rice. That works as well. And I know a lot of you have a way of making your own kale, and this is how I like to prepare, apart from if I'm not making a smoothie. So if you want to learn how I make this recipe, keep watching. So first we're going to go ahead and chop the onions before we go ahead and do anything. And yeah, it's going to be very simple. So that's the onion, and here the kale. I removed the stem because the stem is kind of hard. You don't want to chew on it. So I removed it and I washed it, and we'll just chop this up. You don't have to chop too fine. That's okay. Now I heat up some oil. I'm using 2.5 tablespoons of cooking oils. Into that I'm adding a cumin seed. If you don't have a cumin seed, you can use a regular cumin powder. That's okay. It's going to come up as the same. So we just stir it around. Once the cumin seed crackles, let's go ahead and add chopped onion. So I'm going to saute the onion for a good 40 seconds, and I'm going to add a little bit of salt in here so that way the onion can release the juice and it cooks faster. Okay, so now the onion is cooked through, and let's add the kale, and I'm going to saute the kale for about like a minute or so. And let's go ahead and add the garbanzo beans. I'm using the whole thing, like the water and the garbanzo beans. Just give it a good mix with all those onion, kale, and the cumin seed. Let's go ahead and add the cooked rice, and we'll give that a good mix as well. We'll add some salt, some seasoning as per your taste. And we are not going to cook this for a long period of time because the kale doesn't need to cook through, because the garbanzo beans is already cooked and the rice as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and add the rest of the spices. Let's start adding some spices. So I got here a garlic powder and a ground pepper as well. You have to season according to your taste. I like spicy food, so I'm putting a little bit more of those pepper, and we'll just give it a quick mix. And for the last ingredient, what I'm going to add is a curry powder. A good generous amount of curry powder. And for the last time, let's go ahead and mix all those up. And turn your heat to low since the water is evaporated, and I don't want it to burn our kale and the rice. Okay guys, that's it. And I'm just going to go ahead and turn off the stove and ready to serve. This is how it's look like once it's done. Doesn't that look yummy? Yes it is. It is really yummy, trust me. You gotta try this. If you love kale, this is something that you can try it out and let me know. Let me serve myself in a bowl and we'll find out how it's turned out. Alrighty, I served myself in a small bowl and I'm going to go ahead and try this out. It's gonna be hot. Give me a few minutes, that is so good. That is so good. I just want you guys to try this recipe out and let me know. It's very simple and you don't have to go crazy with spices and it's healthy at the same time. Thank you guys for watching and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!